Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Scotty McKeever, and welcome. And we're going to do multi-tickets today. You guys excited about that? I'm going to show you, give you some more to add to your repertoire. All right. So, there's there's different ways of handicapping, and one of them is with multi-tickets. And so I'll show you how to do that. We'll add to that, and we're going to have some fun today. It's going to be a shorter show because there's a Del Mar tournament today that I'm in, and I'm not going to do it on the show today. I want to really stay focused on and win this thing. So I've done some handicapping. I will share with you some of the things I've handicapped at Del Mar, okay? We're going to get to Gulfstream Park West quickly because I think there's about 5 minutes before this pick 5. And I handicapped it, by the way. And I had a little bit of help from my friend Justin. There he is. Say hello to Justin Sampson. Justin was very helpful to me last night, helpful in the tournament. So he's helping me there, as well as Gulfstream Park. I did finish the last couple of races, Justin, here at Gulfstream Park West. So maybe we could have a pick 5. I think I put in like a $60 play. Let's see. No, I actually played a bigger one, didn't I? It's going to show more right now. I'm gonna get outed right now. All right. This is not the way to start the ticket generator off on the show. Yes, I am very tired of waiting. We've had a few bugs, as many of you have seen. Brad's got a beat on it. So, all right, let's try that again. YouTube. Hey, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Follow us on Twitter, as well as join the Facebook group, the VIP group. All right, $60. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that's more like it. All right, so I'm shocked right now to see Justin. You got to be shocked as well. Deb, good morning. What, Deb? I feel like you cheated on me. Just so you know, I was on Twitter. I saw you're playing harness, and you actually won more money playing harness than you have using the system playing thoroughbreds and quarter horses. What's going on here? Mandatory payout in the pick 6, Dan. Good morning, Will. Luis. Man, oh man. She's a bad influence, isn't she? Mr. M, howdy. All right, so here's the thing. Justin and I really liked the 10 horse here. All right, you can see the GSR and was just gelded. Jaramillo Cassie. What else? By far the best bred horse in the race. So I'm surprised. 7-1. All right, it was just 11-1. Just went down to 7-1. We like this horse. By the way, don't forget, make sure to let me know when races are coming up, all right? That would be great. We're not going to go to Tampa. We're going to stay here at Gulfstream Park West. I know there's 14 minutes, it looks like, to the race. I don't know. Let's see. How much time do we have? Oh, they're on the track, so it's not 14 minutes. All right, so... See, we're not the only software that's broken. So if you're new to the show as well and new to Equine Edge, we'd love to hear from you. And you'll have some fun. Get involved in the chat. Aaron, 60 seconds. Probably 4 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so I liked the 8, 9, and 10. Justin and I both like the 8, 9, and 10. And Clement is on fire right now, 43% in his last 16 races. You can get that, by the way, by just going straight over here and looking at hot trainers. Look, you can see right here, 0 minutes to this race. He's sitting at 43%. David Carlos, he's sitting at 31%. I mean, you've got some hot trainers right now. Michelle. All right, so you can click on it and it'll take you straight to the race. But he's hot. And this horse got bet in its only start. Stand with Mo. 7-1, showed some speed, cuts back in distance. When the horse is cutting back in distance, what you want to see is they showed speed. Because if they didn't show any speed and they're cutting back in distance, that even makes it worse for them most of the time. So this is a good practice. All right? Actually, Simon Bray taught me that. And it's true. Horses cutting back after showing distance. So as far as the pick 5 goes, You're going to have to work around. I spread out a little bit. All right. So I think I played a bigger ticket. Yes. But 8, 9, and 10. The 9 is getting bet. I like the 9 a lot. And Clement's hot. What's up, Rob? Andrew. Yeah, don't forget, hit the like button, guy. Vito, good morning. Michael, Marco, Andrew, Colin, Jeff. Always good to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a good weekend. Let's win. And we felt good. Delmar, we're going to give you some good stuff for Delmar. Justin, while you were tired going to sleep, I stayed up a little bit longer in handicap, just so you know. 4, 6, and 7 in. Okay, so daily doubles might be a way to go. Right? That might be a way to go. So maybe do an 8, 9, 10 to the 4, 6, 7. Okay? 8, 9, 10 to the 4, 6, 7. Oh, you did too? All right. So 8, 9, 10 with 4, 6, 7. And you might. I mean, this 7 horse is 10 to 1 on the morning line. And you're gonna see the 7 to 2 EE morning line. So we've created an equine edge morning line. So I'm trying to figure out how to utilize it to help us all. But the one thing I did note is that where it's 10 to 1 morning line here in race number 2, we have the 7 horse at 7 to 2 morning line, plus it's the Scotty long shot. So maybe we could get a price horse here. I don't think you're going to get 10 to 1. I think the horse is going to get bet down. That's what we've seen. So our morning lines have been pretty darn accurate. And in this race, the 5 horse the morning line was 12 to 1. We had it. And you can see it's a low number and it's drifting up. So, but it is Scotty's second pick. So that threw me off a little bit. So if I was going to single a horse, because I would probably single this 2 horse here. I get it. Top Scotty pick, well-bred, 2 wins in 4 tries. I mean, you could have claimed this horse for 40,000, 2 back. And the breeding on this horse, the GSR Plus, is just off the charts. Really good. It's a really good number for this level of horse. So 8.5 furlongs is going to be perfect. I like the 2. So maybe the 2 would be a single. And if you did that, you would come over here to the toolbar, exit these horses. They have a shot. I'm just saying, like, it's a tough sequence, but then it brings the ticket down to $94. We've looked at all the GSRs, everything, Craig. Good morning, oldie. Yeah, Craig. Jose, good morning. James. How are we looking on time? Haven't heard anything from him yet. I think Justin and I disagreed on this one a little bit, although I like the 5. The 5's got a top GSR. He likes the 5 Max the Moment. I kind of like the top Scotty pick, the Rabdon. I think this horse, his first-time starter, is going to run good. Cut 3 bullets. I mean, I think the horse is going to come out running for sure. The GSR is a little bit low, but I absolutely would not ignore the 2. And we didn't use the Scotty long shot. We did like the 1 Ocean Ride from the rail. This horse has got a nice win percentage and could be good. Good morning, Caesar.
Horses begin to make their way onto the turf course.
Caesar, a lot of people look at that differently than you're looking at. You like the 3 horse, a first-time starter with some bullet works. A lot of times when horses are, first of all, not getting bet and the breeding's just okay, low GSR, and the fact that the horse is starting late, usually these types of horses don't do very well. Tony, you got to stay focused right now. We'll get to Aqueduct, but we got to stay focused right now. You might want to remind me that in about 3 minutes from now. But let's watch this first race here. I thought the race was wide open in the last leg, so I spread. See, I handicap with Justin, and we get three horses, three. And then I'm on my own and the last race and I do an all but the 6. How many of you do that? You do an all but one horse and that one horse wins. I can't get myself to do that.
The horses have reached the starting
The horses have reached the starting gate.
for the Saturday opener, Gulfstream Park West.
All right, the 10 horse, the Scotty Longshot, 7-1. I know, Justin. I know you played this good. I know you did. And look at even an 8, 9, 10 exacted. Like we didn't use the one. The one's getting bet. I don't know why we didn't, but we didn't. Good luck, everybody.
Frontier is next. With far away look.
I think we didn't like the rail. Is that what it was?
Honor factor.
Hey, John. Good morning. Anthony. I'm leaving Monday morning bright and early.
High yield kitten.
All pretty much like packed. And got a lot of help from my son-in-law, Austin, and my youngest daughter, Alexis. Thank God.
Stand with Mo is next.
She was almost out of a job. These young ladies, they just talk back to you. That's just not right. No respect these kids have anymore for their elders. I'm still liking the 10, Justin. I think we both agree this 10's going to run good. I'm kind of surprised to see this horse right now at 8-1.
Renault steps in.
Going to be last to load. It's not the best post in the world, but I think we thought this horse was pretty tactical. I know, Mario.
And they're off on closing day. Gulfstream Park West. It was a nice break.
See, I don't like the tack. I mean, the 10 should have either been sent or sit back. Oh, it looks like he's going to do it.
John threw that at the inside. Toretto also part of that.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Rolled at the opening turn.
7 horse going nuts.
Is there at the inside. Toretto flanking him to the outside.
I mean, the 1 horse is on the rail right now, and we didn't use the 1, but the 1, look at the jockey. I mean, he's strangling this 1 horse. Could be a little scary late. I hope not.
King Utrecht's down at the inside is 6 with Kodiak Mamba is outside. Major Frontier runs on through at the inside 8th. Polka Guy is next, and it's about 10 lengths further back. The back.
I mean, it's just right now. If I could take a horse, it would be the 1. But hopefully the 1 is going to have a bad trip from the rail. I mean, it has a wall of horses in front. That's why you do have to visualize the trip. 8's making a nice move. 9's coming. The 10's wide, right? 9-1.
Get on the attack here to battle Toretto. Up on the outside. That is Stand with Mo, threads through horses. Kodiak Mamba part of the mix. Top of the
10 seems to have a lot of horse. Come on, 10. Scotty Longshot, get up. Come on, 10.
Looks to a takeover. 4 outside. Stand with Mo moves up. Major Frontier.
Oh, who's the 2? Come on, 9.
4 outside.
No, come on.
Frontier sweeps past. Major Frontier.
Not a good way to start. Not a good way to start.
Grab second from Stand with Mo. Polka Guy was 4th at 131 and 2.
9 was wide. All right, we're back on verticals now, aren't we? 8, 9, 10. That was a big long shot, wasn't it? Look at that. GSR. We talked about that horse. Do you remember that, Justin? We talked about that. 73-1. Yeah. I mean, it was 30-1 morning line. I think we had this horse at a high morning line as well. And I think I got thrown off by that. $45-1. See, our morning line, we had the horse at 45-1 morning line. Morning on Oddsmaker had it at 30-1, and it went off at 73-1. So we were more accurate, but because of that, it really threw me off. Gosh. You mentioned that horse too. I think I shot that down, Justin. I guess, you know what? It doesn't matter the win percentage. It doesn't matter the odds. I guess if the horse is doing something for the first time and it's got a top number like that, you just have to use it, don't you? Were there bullets in the workout there? Yeah. I mean, yes, but that's not really Brooks. If you look, I mean, he was the only one that ran that day, that worked out that day. Only one of two the day that time before that, and the same with the November 4th workout. So I don't really think that applies. You had that, Kevin? Oh, it came in 2-1, didn't it? Son of a bitch. Do you know how good that's going to be if anybody had that and used that? That's right, Pat. Son of a biscuit. I wouldn't be frustrated because some people probably had it, but except that we did talk about that. I guess sometimes, sometimes you just have to blindly just put that in there. Yeah, no doubt, Will. 100%. The one was just loaded. It might be I don't know how strong the race was. Kevin, you had that in what? You had that in a horizontal, in a pick 5? If you did and you finished that out, dude, that's going to be huge. You had the exacta, Kevin? Well, I mean, the exacta is going to pay huge. I can't wait to see what this pays. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's get out to, we got Aqueduct race number 3. And there's a nice GSR on the 1. Do you think there's much difference between an 84 and a 79? From what I'm learning when I'm seeing our new GSR, which has been off the charts, I mean, how do you catch a horse like that at 70-1? Do you use that horse, Kevin, if you don't see that GSR? I doubt it, right? I mean, how do you find that horse? You just don't. $311. Wow. Tony should be the producer of this show, honestly. He just keeps things flowing. If we do a trifecta here for, let's just say $6, saying the 1 and the 2. 1 and the 2. Top 2 Scotty picks. Top 2 GSRs. But the 2 horses getting bet. I'm curious about our morning line in this race. Race number 3. So pretty much the same. I don't think we'd learn anything from that at all. 9-2 on the 9 we had. 9. I'm sorry, it's race number 3. 3-2, 7-2. I mean, the 5 horse. Who's getting bet? It's a tough race. It's a tough race. I don't think we're going to have time to really handicap it. They go off. No, okay. There, I was just going to give you guys a hard time for not telling me. So the trifecta or the ticket generator said 2 and 3 on top. Or no, was it 1 and 2? Yeah, 1 and 2 on top.
Positions unchanged as they continue along up the Aqueduct backstretch. Monday morning quarterback.
I mean, look at the 2 horse. I mean, just loaded. 4 is already being asked.
Right behind Ralston is attachment rate on the outside.
1's just one of those prodders that could definitely still get up there, but
about 3.5 lengths off the lead as they go into the far.
I mean, look at him. He's got all he wants on the 2 right now, it looks like to me. And the 1's coming. 5's struggling a little bit. It's just a matter of what this 2 horse has right now. The 3 seems to have horse right now. I can't really tell. The 2's kind of confusing me a little bit.
11 and 4. Monday morning quarterback. Ralston.
1's moving.
Is shared sense. Looking for a way through is Forza de Oro. And then it's attachment rate.
I think he might have horse. I don't know. The 3's coming too, though. Oh, 3's going to get him, I think. Maybe 3-2. 3-2-1. Yeah.
Has now taken over the lead. It's Forza de Oro drawing away.
You could tell that the 2 horse was just trying to give it up.
and he was a force today, winning the Discovery by 3.5 lengths.
What up, Michael?
Quarterback second, and Shared Sense finished third.
So 3, 2, 1. And it looked like that type of race. Interesting, though, that those are the top 3 GSRs. Do you see that? It's pretty neat. I mean, by far. There's a 9-point difference from the 2 to the 5. There we go. Thank you, Tony. We'll just follow your lead. So first thing we'll do is let's do a $10 trifecta and see what it pops up. 2 and 5. Should we see what the morning line that we created and see what it is? It's kind of my favorite new tool right now. Tampa Bay race number 2. Just to see if there's, so we had the 2 horse, interestingly enough, the Mexican bred, at 2 to 1, and he had it at a 15 to 1 morning line. But it's not really getting bet. And it's the top Scotty pick as well. I mean, it's getting bet above that. I mean, I can see it looks bad on paper, but see what happens is when you see a horse like this, they really can't tell what this horse is going to do at 8.5 furlongs. This horse could run better today. Getting bet. Top Scotty pick, has a decent win percentage. There's nothing wrong with this horse. What up, Maribel? What up, Sean? Oh, you like the golf partners. All right, I see how you are. Yeah, I kept getting a bunch of texts from people just saying, you know what? Stop sending stuff of you. Just send stuff of the girls. You guys are funny. Dan said, I've been noticing a difference between the GSR is 3 points better. Yeah, I'm seeing that as well. I think the numbers are, if they're close, it's okay. Because I think this new GSR is an algorithm. So I think you can just take the top number and still be like, okay, no, top couple numbers, right? And still be okay, even if they're close. That's what I'm noticing. Initially, I was worried that the numbers might be too close to each other, but that has not even been an issue at all. Yeah, Coach, we've been hot. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Bill. What are the key strokes to get to the EE line? Oh, you want to get to our morning line? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, if I understood you right. Yeah, that's not available just yet. But you know what? You get to see what it is right now because you know me. So, all right. So let's see if there's any other discrepancies in the morning line. So we have the 2 horse at 2 to 1. He's got it at 15 to 1. We have he's got the 6 horse at 5 to 1. We have it at 25 to 1. And look, the horse is 18 to 1. How cool is that? Like that's dope as shit. That gets me a little pumped up, right? And so yeah, look at that. 25 to 1 we have the horse at. He's got it at 5. Watch this. I mean, gone, done. Deb's on fire right now? Yeah, I heard that. So what I've been using this for so far is to find horses like the 6 horse. As far as the difference between us being at 9 to 2 and him being at 3 to 1, I haven't seen anything that great there. I have noticed though, there is something to us being at 2 to 1, like on the 2 horse and it being 15 to 1. So that might be somebody you use for sure. At least add it. And it's top Scotty pick as well and a good win percentage. It's a tough race. I think I like the I was going to say 5, but I don't like the fact that this horse is an overlay. The 1 horse is getting bet. How much time do we have? Are we okay? I mean, it's using the top 2 Scotty, the 7. A lot of times what I'll do in a situation like this is just use the Scotty long shot. It's getting bet. And in a tough race like this, I'll just grab the Scotty long shot and use it in different combinations. And we'll start doing some multi-tickets in a second here. We've just been kind of running behind a little bit. But I'm just going to count on I'll add the Scotty. The 1's getting bet from a 10 to 1. got a top GSR. So we're going to add that. We're going to add the Scotty long shot. We're going to lock the race, and then we're going to regenerate. And now it's putting the 4 in the third spot. Let's see what happens. Never know. This happens a lot. It's mind-boggling, but it really does. Like, it'll throw horses. Justin and I saw one. We'll find it. It's coming up, but where it keyed a horse on a $300 ticket in second, all on its own. Because, you know, we have an algorithm that's made just for horses most likely to be second and another one most likely to be third. And look at this 4-horse making a run right now. I mean, if this horse comes in third, I'm going to walk. I mean, I'm going to lose my nugget here. I mean, can you imagine? Come on, 4. Just get third. Prove the concept right now. Come on. Don't peter out. You got this. Come on. Somebody get second. Don't let him get second. I just want you third. Just get up for third, you bastard. Come on. Come on. Get up. No, don't pass the 5. Don't. Whoa. Oh, that was close. Oh. Big 5. Oh, yeah, we'll do that, Michael. So you can do stuff like that. I mean, maybe if it gives you a key like that, you know, maybe put the horse in second and third, you know, key in it like that, or even fourth for that matter. But that sometimes you can find the key horse with stuff like that. I don't know what the 4 went off at, but it's interesting. He got second. I think it came in 148, I think. And look how close that was. So we added the 1, and we would have had the 8, and then the 4-horse third. Good shit, right? All right. Churchill Downs race number 1. All right, so there was no handicapping done here. Pick 5. We'll do it for $60. I think you guys want to look at the morning line too, probably. I do. I don't know about you guys, but let me know if you guys enjoy me going back and forth to this. I think it's interesting anyways to find some of these horses. So we like the 1 horse at 3-1 morning line compared to the 10-1 morning line. Let's see if the 1 horse is getting bet. There you go, 7-2. How cool. That is a completely separate algorithm that does morning line now. Imagine seeing this on the morning line. We're going to be the morning line odds maker one day. Watch, you'll see. It's all automated. By the way, too, we get these morning lines an hour after all the raw data comes in. So it's like 2 days prior than when you would normally get your PPs now. It's pretty cool. So we know that this algorithm likes the 3-1 morning line from a 10-1. Value at Laurel. So you're saying you want to leave Churchill Downs right now with 2 minutes to go on a pick 5? Half of you would kill me, and the other half want to go there right now because Justin said there's value. Thanks a lot, Justin. We are at 50-1 morning line on the 7. So is he. We don't like the 13. We don't like the 5 horse. We like the 4-some Point Wild, who's getting bet. We don't like the 2. So 1, 4, 10, 9, something like that, right? I think we do something like that. This horse not getting bet. This horse isn't. This isn't. That's not. Not. This one a little bit. All right. So do you think the 10 is a single? That's the key. So we made the horse 9-5 on the morning line, and the horse is 6-5. I mean, you can make a decision to single the 10. The ticket generator did. Or if you don't feel like, possibly being out in the first leg, cover these horses and then just regenerate. And since they're probably going to the gate, call it a day. Okay, got that ticket? All right. Now you got me curious, Justin. What race is that? Race number 2? Oh, you got all those first-time starters, huh? Who won? The 2? Top GSR, first-time starter? Sick. Is that what happened? Didn't break well. Are you saying that? Oh, the 2, Colin. You're saying it here. Who won at Laurel? Came in 1-2-9 or 12-9. Got it. 12-9 at Laurel. And the 12 was the top pick. Went off at 3-5. All right. Good GSR. The 9 horse. I'm 12-1. All right. Well, that's good. I was going to look at the morning line, but it's not necessary. Let's just go back to Churchill. So they're not showing. There we go. Okay. I had to refresh. By the way, too, if you're on the site, ever on the site, refresh is your friend. Sometimes when new scratches comes in, just periodically refresh. Also, if you're looking for races, tracks that are running, in a couple of days or next day and they're not up yet, refresh and maybe they'll pop up. Okay. So it's one thing to do. They're in the gate and so we're using the 1, 4, 9, 10, 12. But the 2 is the top number, 49-1. I mean, we saw 70-1 just won. We did a $60 play. That was it. 1, 4, 9, 12. 10, 12. The 10 could be a single. The system wanted to single the 10, okay? You guys saw that, so you could do that. You can't find our morning line just yet, Pat. I've had it for 3 days now, so I'm testing it right now, but it's looking very promising. I'm trying to figure out a way to put this on the website that'll be helpful to everybody as well.
Sovereign Power for mid-pack is away okay. Santorita showing some speed as well. Princess Dora on the extreme outside. Saranya's up close showing speed.
By the way, good luck in this race, but John and I just started working on the mock race. That's going to be a tool you guys are going to die for. It's quite incredible. I've had it for probably 14 years now, and we already started building it, and it might be ready in about 3 or 4 months. So look forward to that. No, it's totally different algorithm. You really can't use it that way. That's not the way you want to use it. But although our top win percentage seems to be the betting favorite a lot, huh? I mean, it's not that it started out that way. It just gets bet down. But no, this is a completely different algorithm. Yeah, the race simulator, Pat, is it's incredible. I can't overstate that. That's one that I'm not going to worry about even overstating. The 10's running good right now. Really tough to be wide around here at Churchill Downs. Really, really tough. I mean, the 10's not running that great right now. There's a horse on the outside. That looks like the 12. Did we use the 12? That's who's going to win. It looks. I don't know. The 5-4's not giving up though. But 12's going to get it.
Second, Saranya's in a battle with Tabor Hall for third, but they're down to the and Silk and Sugar.
12, 4, 10, 5. I don't know. We did have the 12. All right. See, you guys were criticizing me for getting rid of the single, and look at that. At least we're moving on, right? Anybody play that ticket, or is this just an exercise for me? It could be. GPW2. Well, we handicapped this one, Justin, right? So we definitely have to go there. Yeah, the CD card is really, really tough. All right, so we talked about our morning line on the 7 horse was 7-2. And the horse is getting bet. A lot of times when somebody sees a 10, the reason the morning line is so important is because a lot of people kind of base everything kind of off that, although they shouldn't. And so this horse can't get down to 7-2, but I'm leaning more towards it's the Scotty long shot. We had it at 7-2. I think the 7's live here and going to get a very good trip. I think for sure you got to do a 4, 6, 7 exacta box because it's also Scotty's top 2 picks and long shot. So 4, 6, 7 exacta box. And then maybe even throw a trifecta box. So the mock race is, I have the, let me look here. See if I can pull it up anywhere. All right, that's it. So now this is an old mock-up, but essentially what it's going to do, you're going to come over here and you're just going to press run full race and it'll run it. And you'll be able to time it too and say, run it in 10 seconds, run it in 15 seconds. Or you can just jump to each call. It gives you the time of the call. It shows you who it's going to show winning the race, how many lengths back each horse is at the call. So it's going to show you the pace. You'll have the win percentages there. You'll have the live odds. You'll be able to make changes. You'll be able to eliminate a horse. And if you eliminate him, it will take him out of the mock race. Maybe he has no speed, right? So this is the gist of it. It also has track variance in there. It'll have track bias. So if there was a bias that day, it'll show you on the horse. And it knows how fast a $10,000 claimer is at Churchill Downs in comparison to a $10,000 claimer at Del Mar. So it'll adjust for those times. So when you run the race, it's all adjusted. So it's going to give you an accurate account as to how this pace will play out. And even more than the result of what it shows you, I'm more interested, can you show me a horse that's going to get an easy lead? And you look at the other horses and go, I know they need the lead and I know they can't get the lead. So I'm going to eliminate those horses immediately. So that's kind of the gist of the simulator right there. Cool. All right. Okay. On the morning line, I don't know that I can zoom it. You can't see that very well, Craig? You got it, Bill. Hey, Cliff. How are you, brother? Good luck today. That's a cool, right? Thank you. I'm telling you guys, I've had that for 14 years. I finally have a great team that can help me get this to production. And it's just insane. I'm just a fan. I know a lot of people, they think I'm selling it. I'm not selling it. Like, I'm a handicapper first. That's what I am. I love to handicap. I want easy tools that are fun, interactive. That's all I'm trying to create here. And I have a great team right now. And I think we can get this up. This is not easy stuff, man. I'm telling you. Can you go over when EE top win percentage is not the favorite versus? Oh, okay. So what Dan's saying is when our top win percentage. So if we go over to, well, let's go over back to Gulfstream Park West. What happened in that race, by the way, too? Anybody know? Shit. We liked the 467. Oh, it hasn't gone off yet. All right. So here's an example. You can see the 6 horse is the favorite. It's 27% to win, which means it's basically 73% chance of losing. So you need to remember that. Don't just look at it from one-sided lens. Okay. The other thing is the fact that this horse is the favorite and he's not our top win percentage means that he's only going to win 16.2% of the time. That's it. So, but it also makes me not necessarily love the top win percentage as much too. And now I'm looking elsewhere. I'm going, okay, well, who else is there, right? So, and even if the 6 horse wins, it's not going to deter me because we've run this on hundreds of thousands of races, past races. So I know it's an accurate number. So, you know, if you're playing a vertical, if you're playing a horizontal, maybe you have to use the horse. Or maybe you go, it's got an 84% chance of losing based on that stat. So maybe you just throw the horse out. I mean, long-term wise, it's a smart play. If you can get by losing this race in case he does win, right? But based on this, on the numbers, it will only win 16.2% of the time. So anyways, we like the 467. Exacta box, trifecta box 467. Maybe you go 467 with 467. So when we talk about multi-bets, here's an example. Do we have time? How are we looking at the gate now? I'm not gonna go over the multi-bets just yet. So 467.
Horses are making their way to the starting gate. It's post time for the second.
See you, Michael.
Last chance here for the early pick 4.
I love the Scotty long shot here. I know, Justin, you and I talked about this, but I really do love it.
Begin to load in. Race 2.
The mock race,
is in.
coach, it'd probably take anywhere from 3 to 6 months, probably, I'm guessing. But we're on it now. We're working on it.
Mr. T.
I'm testing like 3 different things right now. I'm testing the ticket book, which is going to save and store your tickets. We've got a weather widget and a notes box. So you're going to be able to put notes on each horse, and you'll be able to see that next time the horse runs. That's almost done. So we've got some neat things. I mean, this stuff is tested for months and months, sometimes years before we put that out to prod. Yeah, don't forget, guys, to hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe as well to the YouTube, to the VIP Facebook group. Follow me on Twitter at ScottyPick6 and at Equinedge, please.
On 66.
And like this video. Yeah, I think the 7 is live too. I really do. Come on, 7. Oh, broke really good too.
They are off. Time will let me go. Spurting out this sharply to the inside competitive hero. Also left the gate, moves on through down at the inside. Mr. Tingles right there running in third. King Tarzan up his outside fourth. Dang it. Rides the rail to the fifth spot.
Yeah, no, it will, Brooks. The weather widget's really neat. And the cool part about the weather widget, it's right on race view. So you don't have to go anywhere. Like, you're looking at that weather widget. It's really, really cool.
There at the inside. Battle with Time Won't Let Me Go. Time will let me go down. Sticks a neck in front. Competitive hero. Break it forward to Dang It. Who's there? Mr. Tingle is a fourth. Spear gun now starts to motor up. He's riding the rail down at the inside, making
the Scotty Longshot's not running. 4 horses running really good. I'm surprised at the Scotty Longshot.
He's moved into a second. Competitive hero hangs in. The half up in 45 and 3. Zayas goes to work on Time Won't Let Me Go. Spear gun still rallies up with the 4 outside.
I don't know. It's going to be really, really close. 4's, it looks like I don't know, really, really close. 4's logging in, unfortunately. 6 is going to hold on. 6, 4, 7. And we had the horses, but oh, well, that looks like the 2. Scotty Longshot did not run at all there. Well, that sucked. 4, 6, 7. The 7 horse went off at 9 to 2, so we were closer on our morning line, but it really didn't matter there. I really thought the 4 would get there. 2 to 1, too. That would have been nice. So, I mean, so in this case, I know it lost, but you can't let that affect you because the numbers are the numbers, right? So sometimes you just have to play a numbers game. Now, depending on your wager, like in a horizontal, I'd probably use the 6. But in a vertical, I would use them probably in the 2nd spot or 3rd spot, something like that. Oh, you had the 4, Melvin? Well, and you know, by the way, too, that's a really good point. And I appreciate actually you bringing that up, Craig. You got to remember, too, that it's a wet track now. By the way, too, you know what's going to be cool about the weather widget? Hold on, let me pull this up. I don't know if it's showing, but I'm gonna try to show this to you. It's really neat. It's gonna show you. It's gonna tell you whether the track was sealed or not. So it'll say track was sealed. All right. All right. So it's gonna show you the wrong state. It's still, but like in Texas right now, in San Antonio, I'm guessing it's raining. Light rain, 57 degrees. But it's going to say, you know, no rail set. It'll tell you if it's a muddy track and it's off turf, it's going to say track was sealed, or it's going to say track was not sealed. But so the fact the 6 horse got a pretty easy lead and it was raining, right? So most likely there was some sort of sealing going on prior, and that could have helped the 6 carry the 6 home. And so that could have, you know, there's so many factors in horse racing that make this so difficult, no doubt about it. But don't lose hope on that stat. It's a great stat. All right, and it's very accurate. Oh, did it, Craig? We have to look at that. All right, so let's look at that. So you know, if you've got a desktop, laptop, or iPad, we can go to the 6 horse, and but not from the test site. Hold on here. Okay, so the 6 horse, and we go to the GSR Plus. So if you've desktop, laptop, or iPad, and a wet of 58, I mean, that's not inspiring exactly, but it's 50. That's the top number? No. The 7 horse did. The Scotty Longshot actually had the top number. So it wasn't the 6. The 6 horse didn't have that great of a wet number. Where are we talking about, Justin? Scotty Longshot where? Aqueduct? 239. All right. All right. So Aqueduct 28. Let's take a look at the 4th race and look at the morning line that we have. So we don't like the 1 at 40-1. We're both agreeing on the 2 horse. 3 is equal, 4 is equal, 5 is fine. We both hate the 8, us more than them. The 9 is 9-2, so and the 10. So 9 and 10 are both underlays as far as our morning line goes, 9 and 10. So interesting. And the 10 horse is interesting because this is a horse that's first time going long, has a nice GSR, or first time 8.5. And you can see the GSR was 60 last time out, 64 now. And I wouldn't be surprised second time out if this horse ran good and improved. I think the 10's a viable long shot for sure. Let's take a look at the trifecta. We'll do it for $12. I think so, Bill. I think we're gonna have some really cool tools. Hello, George. Yeah, you guys are gonna have some great stuff, and then you're gonna be telling, well, the haters are gonna be saying, well, what do you want me to bet on? I got this initially. Well, do I play your Scotty long shot or your Scotty pick, or do I play the win percentages? You know, they're two different algorithms. So I like when they align. When they don't align, it doesn't mean I won't key one of them, but I'm just happier when they align. When you get a Scotty top pick, win percentage agrees, and a top GSR, I mean, and you're envisioning a good trip, there you go. That's what you're looking for. If it's not there, horse racing's tough. These races are competitive. It's a tough game. So we're looking for any advantage that we can get, and we're looking for it fast. At least we don't have to start from scratch. Do you guys literally want to start with PPs from scratch and have to do all that this thing has given you in 1 second? Now you can kind of formulate other things, your bets. You know, you can eliminate horses quickly. I mean, look, we can eliminate horses pretty quickly here on the bottom. Besides the scratches, the 8. I mean, look at low win percentage, low GSR. I mean, you can just start eliminating these horses. 1% here. Now we're looking at 6 horses instead of 10. But it's using the 2 horse right now. Top GSR, 2 third place finishes. The average SOR is good. Let's look at the jockey combination. Lascano is off the 10 horse, who's not getting bet to ride the 4. Jockey trainer combination on the 5 is 0 for 9. The horse didn't run bad, though. Added blinkers last time out. Whenever I see the red, that means it's a first-time occurrence, okay? I want to go immediately back to see if they took them off. They added blinkers on the 3. That could really help the 3. The 3 was the big favorite. The 3 is the one you have to watch out for. I'm curious what our morning line is on the 3. We've got it at 9-2 as well. I would watch out for the 3. I'm going to say 2-3. Second top Scotty pick. So I'm playing on TVG, Dan, on the tournament. They only limited it to 100 people. Coach, I honestly don't know. You know, there's 10 different algorithms on the ticket generator. There are different combinations and everything. I literally have no idea why or how it does what it does. I really don't. It's using 10 different algorithms. There are different combinations of every wager type. I wish I could answer that, but I don't know. It's got a mind of its own, man. Literally. We better watch out. We could be slaves to AIs one day. Shit's crazy. We're working on a new win percentage right now, right? A new technology algorithm. So this was our original algorithm. First, let me go to the race. I want to be able to see it. Did it go off already? Shit. Okay, Tony, come on, you guys. You got to help me out here. I don't have it. You guys have to be my producers.
Now it's
Who did we have? So the 2, I liked the 2 and the 3.
Down on the inside and fifth and along is a no obligation. And then it's another break of 5 lengths.
Where's the 2 is just languishing in 7th place right now.
And then comes Ascending Moon and Heroic Deed. The half went in 48-1. American
3 struggling on the rail.
on top here. On the
Unless the 2 kicks, the 4 is moving better than the 2. It looks like, but it's going to have to get through on the rail. 4's got horse if you use the 4. Got a shot. Now 2 is going to go wide on top of that. These horses are going to have to stop for the 2 to get there. It's 3's got on the rail if he can get through. Get up 3. No. 9's going to win this race.
Strong is rallying on the outside with the first time starter, Spirit Maker.
Oh, the 4 did get up. Look at that. 4, 9, or you could kind of see that coming, right? Got through. Good ride. So let's check it out. GSR is a little bit low. I'm curious what our morning line was on this 4 horse. So we had that horse at 5-1. First time starter, Todd Pletcher. That's right. Jose Lezcano got off the 10 horse to ride the 4. Ran good, first time starter. You didn't have that, Justin? Hard to play a horse like the 5 horse who's not in the top 2 Scotty picks, Scotty Longshot, and 0 for 9 jockey trainer. It's just tough. All right, Tampa Bay race number 3. I don't know what the reason is, Pat. I mean, it's lower than the field, no doubt. So we got Churchill Downs race number 2. We've got Tampa race number 3. You had that, Pat? With. So Tampa race number 3. All right, let's see what we're giving the morning lines. You guys interested in the morning lines at all like this? It's kind of cool, huh? It's kind of neat to see it. So Tampa Bay race number 3. So the difference is you can see Tampa Bay morning line odds maker has right here on the right, and we're on left. So we have the 3 horse at 6-5, and he is 9-5. Look at the 4 horse. We have the 4 horse at 4-1 in comparison to 12-1. We don't like the 7 horse as much. The 7's not getting bet dead on the board. It's pretty dope. There's a price play. We've seen this a lot. Justin, we've seen this, right? The second Scotty pick, also a price play. But the GSR is low. So the horse can win, guys, but I'm just saying if the GSR was high, it'd be like, you're just like throwing your money in there and going here. But Justin likes it. I like it too. Yeah, I like seeing the morning line. That was the 12 yesterday. Yeah, no doubt. I thought about that as well. And you banked on that one. I saw your tweet. 6 horse. We like the 6 horse and is getting bet in a Scotty Longshot too. We set the line on the 6 horse at 3-1. So the 8 horse we have at 20-1. They do too. I don't like the 8. Going to get rid of that horse. Now let's run the trifecta and see what happens. 3-4 with, so it's only using 2 horses in the 3rd spot. I'll tell you another thing I like doing. So you've got the 3-4. So you could do an exacta box 3-4. But what's interesting, you want to do a cover bet. Also, you could do 3-4 with 6-7. So sometimes what I'll do, so that when we talk about multi tickets, so here's one 3-4 with 3-4, 6-7 with 6-7. So now watch what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to come back. And I'm going to just reverse these. I'm going to add the 3 horse in the 3rd spot, the 4 horse here, and then I'm going to get rid of them in the 2nd spot. And now I'm going to lock everything. Which horizontals do you want to lock? 6, 7, 3, 4. It didn't like what I just did. So, okay. So essentially what I'm going to do is put the 3-4 on top with a 3-4, 6-7 with 6-7. Okay. Then do another ticket. 3. So get your pens and pads out because we're going to do this a lot today. 3-4 with 6-7 with 3-4, 6-7. Make sense? It's not using the 2. You guys seeing this? What did we have the 2? Oh, look at the 2. Misunderstanding. We had the horse at 7-1 morning line. How's that? Interesting. I'm not saying it can't be in the money, by the way. I'm just saying maybe it's not going to be the horse that's going to win. Justin likes this 4. Justin's been on fire too. So maybe listen to Justin, but that's a multi-ticket right there. You know, and 2, if you can play a little bit more, maybe throw the 2 in there in the second and third spot possibly. Right? Oh, I only played a $4 ticket, but it's interesting that it left it out. I'm sure if I added $6, it would add the 2 in the third spot. Yeah. Right? Something like that. But if you do 2 tickets, like think about it. If you did the ones that we talked about for $4, you spend a total of $8. There's a high likelihood you're going to get more than that back. That's a conservative bet. Thank you very much.
It's a big break of 5. Risen change. The favorite coming under ride toward the rail now, third along the rail length up on the outside. Late. 2.5 lengths.
3's got horse on the rail. The 4 horse is really struggling. But the 7 horse at 3-1 is really running nicely. I don't think the 3's done though.
Garcia sets her down for the drive and she responds and tips 4 wide for the drive. Then turn into the stretch.
I think the 3's got the measure, but I don't know. The 6 isn't stopping. 7's coming. It's really close. This is going to be really, really close. Get up, 3. Get up.
Inside the final
Oh.
The challenger is in change will go on to score by a length and 3/4. Finishing third was
So what was that? 7-3-6 or 7-6-3? So I mean, didn't I tell you guys we should probably box that? So 3-4 with 6-7, right? So the 7 horse was that the top GSR? No. Oh, it was. Top GSR 7-2, not really getting bet in a really, yeah, it did hang. I mean, that was a tough race. I mean, look at the win percentages; they're really close. 4 didn't run though. Did the 4? I don't think so. Which I'm not sure, Bill, what you're talking about, the win percentage story. Which one? I'm sorry. I'm old, Bill. I like the memory. Let's go to Churchill Downs race number 2, though. Okay. All right. Look at this. We got a really nice GSR. Let's go to Churchill. Okay, they're at the gate. We're going to do a trifecta for $14. $7 and $10. 8's got a good GSR as well. So I would probably throw the 8 in there as well. Lock the race. Take the top 3 Scotty picks, lock the race, and then just generate and see what happens.
waiting for Dottie, Best Cause, and She's So Kelly.
All right, so we want to start doing this a little bit sooner. The 1 horse, we've got it 3-1. We've got the 4. We like the 1-4 for sure. We like the 10. 1, 4, 10, 12, possibly. 1, 4, 10, 12.
They're in the gate.
All right, so we'll learn from this.
They're off. Yogami's coming out of the starting gate. Peace Brokers racing for the lead. Sylvia Q is in between. Dottie and Fair.
Oh yeah, gotcha, Bill.
Post. She's So Kelly. Clubhouse. And it is Sylvia Q.
4-8, too much turkey. All right, we're just getting warmed up right now. We've got we're okay. We've been right there.
Insides of to be third. Wolf Woman comes away fourth. She's So Kelly is fifth. Dottie is now sixth. Joe House Code Racing seventh. Fight. New Family Time is eighth. Best Cause not.
So you see where the 8 is right now, in between horses. It's just never a good place for horses. If you ever see video like that, you might want to just like follow that horse back, because there's a really intimidating place for the 8 to be.
Leader by a length. By Peace Broker in second.
Fair Game covered up inside. Running along in third. Shiso Kelly up into fourth. Willful Woman right there fifth. Down inside sixth. Jailhouse Code seventh and 6 lengths off the lead. Family Time toward the inside with 8 lengths to make.
Really slowed down. You can see it would be 47 seconds if you would double the quarter time. And the 7 got away with a 48 and 3. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine how anybody could come from behind in this race, honestly. And if they did, then these horses just really suck. And the fact that the 7 horse set such a slow pace and is going to lose this race to the 10 tells you how good the 10 probably was here, but we'll see. I don't think anybody catches these two. I really don't. And if they do, I mean, the pace was so slow with the 7. I'll tell you what, these 2 horses that come in second and third, pretty amazing. The Scotty Longshot, 11 and 8. So the 8 was in between horses. There was a terribly slow pace. And the Scotty Longshot ran like that. Like the 8 and 11 have to be followed back. If you don't know how to do that, you just go to, wherever DRF, or you go to TVG. They've got pretty good stable, and follow that 8 and 11. I'm going to. That was impressive. Slow pace, in between horses, the Scotty Longshot. It was really good. 7 horses, 26% in the second top Scotty. We had the 11 in the third spot. So here's the thing too. Look, we could have done in the third spot, you see where it's 1, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. It's one of the ways I play as well. So you could have taken those maybe 5 horses and maybe do a trifecta box. 1, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. I'm not trying to do this after the fact. I'm saying this is the way I play sometimes. I'll just go, you know what? Give me the 5 horses that are the contenders, that the system thinks is the contenders, and then box them. Think the 8 got third? 8 ran huge. Like, I just wrote that down. I'm going to follow that 8 back and the 11 back for sure. But the 8 was just huge in between horses. We talked about that and ran like that. And especially if this horse comes back at 8.5 furlongs. Look at the way this horse improved going long. Has a 79. This is a nicely bred horse. Let's look at the GSR Plus. I mean, look at this. Has some turf breeding, but look at the dirt going long. Holy, I mean, it's a nice horse. Might want to follow that horse. GPW going to the gate. All right, so we handicapped this race. We liked... Well, I thought the 2 might be a single. 2, 8, 1, 5 in that order. Actually, yeah, I like the Scotty Longshot, the 1 horse, Justin. We talked about that horse. It has a good chance as well. Let's go to GPW. I won't forget about you, Bill. Let's see how much time we have.
Get them out of 16th over the turf course.
Gabe Pruitt.
Gladys out of the upcoming third.
1 can run. 1's bred for this.
Go Bravo board the 7. Burnham take out the 6. Good luck in the upcoming third race. Just a few minutes away.
A few minutes, all right. All right, so back to your point. So we're always creating stuff that, like I was telling you guys, takes some time, right? But we're this algorithm, this win percentage was the very first one we ever did. This is the original. And the technology on that was old. And we got this thing to 35.5% over hundreds of thousands of past races at a negative 15% ROI. That might sound bad, but it's not, because when you get the takeout and all that, I mean, it's a great starting point, because the favorites win 32.2% of the time. So if you just played the morning line, or the betting favorite, excuse me, if you played that, you'd win 32.2% of the time at a negative ROI of like 25. We hit it 35.5%, and we're hitting at a negative 15%. So already we're better with no handicapping, okay? Well, you don't have to handicap the betting favorite either. The new one that we have right now, that we just started working on a month ago, and with new technology that can do way more and is way smarter, if you can imagine, is hitting at 34.5%, so 1 point less with a negative 10% ROI after takeout. It's quite incredible. And we think we could get that thing up to 37, 38%. So hold tight for that. It's going to be good. So we'll be launching that to prod as well. When we can get that thing to about 37%, it might be like a negative 5% ROI, maybe even better than that. Can you imagine? That's some of the stuff that we're doing. Like I was telling you guys last week, people don't give this to the public. They don't do that. The entire focus is trying to find profits for betting. We went in a different direction, right? Yeah, so we're struggling. What's up, Jerry? I know, Jerry. Did you? Oh, you didn't even see some of my swings. I mean, I'm hitting like the Charles Barkley has got nothing on me. That's all I'm going to say. My swing is just so horrific. It's not even funny. Dave Weaver's got a better swing than me. But did you see? Dave didn't even go back. Like he doesn't even have a half backswing. It's like a quarterback swing. You see that? It's like that. It's just my putts. I have a bigger backswing on my putts than Dave does. So I hope I'm explaining this well to you guys. I agree with you. The one is sneaky. The one's 8-1. What did we have? Let me know if they're at the gate, okay? So we're race number 3, correct? Yeah, we had the one at 15-1 as well, but I like the one. The one's well bred. We didn't like the 4-horse at all. We thought the 7 and 8 were better than what they appear. So, and these are my notes. So you guys can see that. The 8 was very impressive first time out. But I thought the 2 might be a single. So maybe, maybe key the 2-horse in the first and second spots and do the multi-tickets like we talked about. So what does that look like? All right, let's see. Trifecta for $4. So it would be the 2 with 3-8 with 1-3-5-7-8, and then you could do 3-8 with 2 with 1-3-5-7-8. Make sense? That's a multi-ticket. So now you're covering yourself. This trifecta is going to pay more than $8. Or you could do.
Horses beginning to make their way onto the.
Nah, it wouldn't be worth it. I mean, I was going to say,
approach the starting.
I just think that's it. 2 with 3-8 with 1-3-5-7-8, something like that. So something happened at over there, right? Over at Gulfstream. I think it's a delayed start. Thanks, John. You got it. Thanks for contributing to the show, you guys. It's fun. I actually enjoy these because everyone gets involved and is pumped up about this. We haven't been very lucky so far, but we've been right there. I tell you what, I hope it's not like that today. I'm going to keep a positive attitude because you definitely can create that positive attitude. We talked about that the last couple of weeks, but you can. And remember, I'm going to keep on preaching this to you guys, and I'm preaching it to myself. When you're cold, back the hell off. Just back off. Tomorrow you wake up and it's just a different day. So right now we've been kind of cold, so now's not the time to go press. It's like, I don't know if you guys realize this, but you know how they show the board on roulette? So they show the red and black, and red could come up 20 times in a row. And it does not mean that the odds are any higher that black's coming up next. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What up, Lynn? They're on the turf. Thank you very much, Lynn. All right, so I told you guys, I thought the 2 could be a single. There was something about the 5 I didn't like, but the 5's got a 31% win. Let's look at the GSR. 2's got the top GSR. How many times have we seen this? A bunch of horses doing something for the first time, and the top GSR wins. How many times we see that? Now, there's nothing wrong with the 5. The 1's got a nice GSR, getting bet 7-1. 2-1 cold, Justin? Yeah. I tell you what, though, I was impressed. With the 8 horses race. I know it's got a low GSR, but that horse had issues. Steadied, won easy, broke 9th. That's not easy to do. And it wasn't a bad field. I didn't like the 3 as much, just so you know. Watch this. I might even go something like this. 2 with 5-8 with 1-3-5-7-8. I thought that now that I'm looking at my notes, I thought the 3-horse might be better on the dirt. All right. I'm in on the 2, guys. I really like the 2.
Constitution is next.
I thought this horse could have a decent future.
Brave, fearless idea.
I'm expecting a good effort from the 8. And I don't want to throw anybody off the 3, but the more I look at my notes now to remember, I thought the horse was better on dirt. Because some of these horses are really bred for turf, just like the 2, who's now 9-5. I think the 2 sits in like 3rd or 4th.
Steps up.
Just needs to get in good position. Whoa. That's never good when that happens. That really throws off the jockey, the energy. The jockey handled it pretty well, but they'll break out of here now. And 2 horse got squeezed, which is terrible. 3 horse came in, 1 horse came out. I'm just going to stay positive. I wanted to say, and I'm not going to say it.
That is Sweet Pearl. They make their way in front of us for the first time. Sweet Pearl. And you up at around Happy Constitution.
You like the 5, Scott?
Gog is there between fillies. Fearless Ideas at 3-1 at the early stage.
The breeding on the 1 is phenomenal. But I don't know. Is this a turf course? I don't know. It looks really sandy and kind of like, dirt, but they've been running on it. So you can't, it's difficult. And then you're working off of hedges as well. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that maybe horses that like dirt might do okay here. Looking forward to Gulfstream Park starting. This is the last day Gulfstream Park West is going to run. The old Calder course is done. Calder's done. They do look to be going pretty fast, Justin. I saw that. But you know what? I liked this 8 horse a lot, and that's a slope. Actually, they slowed down at the half. I mean, by 5 lengths probably, by a second. I think the 2 just doesn't want to go wide, but is not going to have a choice. Is coming, and it's too bad the horse broke bad, but we'll see. I mean, this horse is running 10 lengths further than every other horse. If he wins the race, how much best was he?
Get it rolled the gun from the back by Berta moves up in between fillies. They move.
Gonna get it. Incredible. How much best?
That Sweet Pearl hangs in, but it's I get it. They're not gonna get her today. I get it. It's gone. Press past to win it easily.
I think 7 got up for second, but that angle was tough over the 8.
For the show and 1, the 8 and 4.
I mean, 2 was just much best. I mean, much best. Broke like that, got squeezed. Was like 8 wide. Was wide around the 3/8 even. Like, it was incredible. What an effort the 2 just ran. Wow. And I'm out of my pick 4, and I believe, did I single that pick 4? I'm pretty sure that I did. Let's look at my wagers. I'm out. No, I did not. I used one. I wish I would have, because I thought about doing that, but I didn't. I played a little bit chicken there. Sometimes you just got to go with your heart and not be afraid of losing. And I probably was afraid there because I really liked the 2. You had the 8 on the exacta. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2 was huge. I mean, I had mixed feelings on the 7, because this is why. When I looked at this and I looked at the 7, we had the 7 at 9-2. Would you look at that? I mean, that's what I'm like, wow, how did we do that? And of course the horse went off at 12-1. That threw me off on the 7. I thought, what's going on here? That's why this is what I put. You see my note? Seems outclassed here at first, and the morning line. I don't know. It was really close. The angle was really bad. I think the 7 got there, but I'm not entirely sure. Yep. and also if I'm, you got to stick with your gut, because remember I was saying that I know the 5 is the top win percentage, but there's something about that horse I didn't like on the win end. There was just something I did not like. But I think, in this case, the morning line, look at the morning line. We had it 7-2 on the 8, had it 9-2 on the 7, 9-2. The horse goes off at 12-1. I've got to figure out how to give that metric in a different way that would show value. That's what I'm working on. Aqueduct race number 5. You guys want to get out there? You want to look at the morning line now, don't you? The EE morning line. I know you do. All right, we'll see. I do. Justin, I'm like, I can't help. I just want to look at the morning line there all the time. What's our morning line? How is it different? Well, the one horse we had the 1 and 2 we like a little bit. We had the 7 at 8-5, and we don't like the 8. What's the 8 at? 8's at 7-1. How's that? Is that just sick? Look at that. 5-2, his morning line. Ours was 7-1 on the 8 horse, and the 8 horse is 7-1. That's sick. We've got the 2 at 4-1, and he had him at 6-1, but the 2's not getting bet, but it is a Scotty long shot. And they're not related. They are not related in any way. So I know the 2 looks like crap on paper, but maybe the 2 might run. I don't know how to tell you how to bet that. I mean, all of us can have to make the right call, but I'm just saying I think the 2 could be live. And how about the 1? Hawaiian Noises. I mean, this is tremendous value. 25-1 right now. Maybe this horse can get in the money. Let's look at the GSR. 41% on the 5. We have the 5 at 5-2. They had a 2-1. I mean, yeah, top GSR. Here's the thing about this horse. I think we have it lukewarm because this horse just always burns money. I mean, that could be it, right? He is dropping in class here, though. This is a big drop in class. Doesn't seem to have any speed. And not the top Scotty pick. I think it's Corona time. What do you guys think? I think just to like, a good Corona. Gracias. Corona Light. Actually, this beer has got like 99 calories. It is fantastic, actually. Coffee to beer. It's actually pretty good. Wants to go long? The 5. It also has the top average SOR, but we know that, right? That's not a surprise to us. The horse is dropping in class. I'm the 1 at 25-1, right? I mean, look at the morning line. It's 10-1 we have it at. And this is value. I'm just saying, like, across the board, maybe you key it in the 3rd spot in the try. I'm not saying it's going to win. You think the 1 could go wire? I mean, yeah, the 1's going to show some speed possibly, huh? Yeah. It's interesting anyways.
Air that hit strong is Successful Saint. And then comes This Cat Can Fly at the back of the pack.
That's right, John. All right. It's about the betting. I mean, we had the 2 horse last time out, but it's about the betting too.
Leading Max Revolution with Calculated Risker sitting just off the front 2 in 3rd. And it is Successful Saint next in 4th. Down at the rail is Shalako in 5th. And is This Cat Can Fly. Autostrad and Dynamax Prime.
This horse, if the 1 horse runs in the money, I mean,
it's Hawaiian Noises.
I mean, already the morning line did its job saying, hey, this 1 can run some. I don't care even if he stops. Pretty impressive. 6 has got his measure, though. I mean, no question. Now it's just a matter whether the 1 can hang on in the money. But you notice nobody's coming? Nobody's coming from behind. I mean, the 2's coming a little bit. I can see the 1 horse staying in the money.
Hawaiian Noises in 2nd, 2.5 lengths to Shalako in 3rd. Another 4.
6 is 33-1.
Risker farther back. This Cat Can Fly and Dynamax Prime. They come into the stretch. It is Max.
Come back, 1
with the lead. Hawaiian Noises at the rail.
Come on, 1.
On the outside.
The 1's kind of stopping right now. Come on, 1. Get up. Or not the 1, the 6. Get up, 1. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Did that just happen? Did that just happen?
The upset.
What?
Revolution and Shalaka.
Are you serious? You guys, what do you guys want from me? I don't know what else to give you. 10-1 more on the EE morning line. Do you guys want to see the EE morning line? Did we just tell me somebody got that? Did anybody bet that damn horse? If you didn't, I'm shutting off the show. One person just needs to tell me they bet that horse. Just one. You got it? Oh, Justin got it. It's the beer. Nice, Laura. Right, 19-1. You guys bet this down from 25-1. You guys cost us a lot of money. Nice, Melvin. Wow, that's just incredible. That was just a value play. I mean, it was just value. It's not that we knew that the one was going to win. It was just value. 10-1 morning line. It's an algorithm. It's and it was just, that's it. You see all the cool stuff that we're working on? That is really, really neat. That you guys are gonna have to make the right call though. When it comes down to the betting, all bets are off. Literally, no pun intended. That's pretty sweet though. That was neat.
Results are unofficial.
Good call on the gate to wire, Justin.
6-2-4.
You can't see that on paper, can you though, really? You think about it. That was pretty sick. Look at how shitty this horse looks on paper. Gets the right distance. You see the GSR in this horse? I don't think I saw that. 71. Huh? Absolutely. Whatever I'll take. That's pretty sick. Look at that. That's why the GSR plays too. So you go over and you look at the morning line here. So the way to find that is you go, all right, 10-1 morning line. I mean, and then you look at the GSR and then going 9 furlongs for the first time and you go, hey, the horse has a chance. Pretty cool. All right. You guys want to go to Tampa or do you guys want to go to Churchill Downs? Or are you guys done now? You have the Tri-Box 126, Melvin? You got to be kidding me. The Scotty long shot, the one, how the hell did you do that? You don't even know what you're in for right now. How big of a trifecta box do you have, Melvin? That is just sick. You don't even know how big that's going to be. Yeah, exactly, Michael. I want my MTV. Remember back in the day? You got to be old. That's going way back. I mean, I was just a teenager when MTV came out, and it was like the biggest thing. Remember that? Here we go. Results pop up. This is going to be massive. What's your prediction? 11.28. Holy shit, for 50 cents. Melvin, you're buying lunch. Melvin's buying lunch. I know, Diego, for sure. What up, my man, Diego? Say hello to everybody. Say hello to Diego, everybody. Diego's a good dude. I've known Diego for a long, long time. Oh, my goodness. That was fun. I could do that all day long. I don't know about you guys. So are we going to Churchill Downs? Melvin. I feel like I want to chant his name. Melvin. Where are you, Melvin? Where'd you go? Inquiring minds want to know what the hell. Oh my God, that was sweet. Say hello to Coach Williams. Coach, I know you made the playoffs. You should be happy for that. And I appreciate you taking care of me when I went back to see you. Oaklawn Park, guys, is Hot Springs, Arkansas. The people are fantastic. If you haven't been, go there. It should be your destination. I'm telling you, it is so much fun. I will be back there this year, God willing, back in February, right? I think, Coach, it starts in February. You guys want to go. It's incredible. Way to go, Melvin. Mahogany. Am I supposed to know what mahogany is supposed to mean right now? Anybody else? No. You're talking in code, Melvin. I don't know what to do with mahogany. Is that a horse's name? Are you going to buy a mahogany desk of some sort because with all your riches? I mean, what January this year? Wasn't it February last year? Holy shit, we're just right around the corner. We're having a little laugh at your expense, Melvin, right now. That was funny, Pat. Very good. You remember gas at 29 cents? Wait, I'm trying to remember. What was gas when I was a kid? I want to say it was 40, 50, 60 cents. When was that? When was gas at 29 cents, John? So is it like 1940, 1930? Ray's like Laurel race number 4. All right. Well, we got Churchill Downs. We got Laurel. We have a horse. 1980? You sure, David? 1968. I was born in 1965. 42%. I kind of want to go to Churchill. I don't know why. Let's go to Churchill Downs. Do we have an advantage here? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of horses doing something for the first time. All right, so you guys want to see... Do we have time? You guys want to see the morning line? All right. Let's see. Morning line, Churchill Downs 3. Let's see if we can find some value.
And the horses have reached the starting gate at post time.
I'm struggling here. Oh, Churchill Downs, 28th. Race number 3. All right, so value, the 1 horse, all bodes well. At our 7-1 morning line, 4-5 on the 6 horse. We have that horse. We don't like the 4 at all. And the horse is not getting any love. Could throw out the 4 horse. All right, we're not going to get to look at it. It just didn't like the 4, but it liked the 1, who's interesting. It did not like the 4. 12-1 on our morning line.
Second, looking at Justice's third. Camp Hope comes on from 4th.
6 and 8 was different. Didn't like the 5. All right.
Leading by 2. Camp Hope is up into second. Looking at Justice racing.
6-8-2.
4 wide while 4th. Some traffic in behind Meister.
I like the 1 some. I know it's going off right now, but I wish I'd have saw that earlier.
Repeatedly around that opening turn and is last to the backstretch run. Up top it is.
I like 6-1.
Now joined by Camp Hope. And so they go 1-2. The opening quarter composed in 25 seconds flat. There's no pace at all. Camp Hope is putting those in front of Scard, who comes right back at it at the inside, and they continue to share the lead. There's 5 furlongs to go.
You're going way back, Coach.
Behind a firing line.
I know, Anthony. We didn't get it in. We're running a little bit late there.
Also there, so too looking at Justice down toward the rail.
6 is struggling on the rail right now. Is that the big favorite?
All boats wells at the back.
I like the 1 horse. I mean, I think this. We had the morning line at like 7-1. The horse is a big time overlay. Look, he's running right now. I mean, at least can be in the money, can't he?
Coming on with a far turn bid too.
I think they're all struggling.
And it's Meister switching outside.
He's being asked right now. He's going to have to go wide. I mean, look how wide. That horse is 10 wide right now.
Hidden Stash comes on. Camp Hope gives way.
How about the 6 horse? I mean, looked like the 6 horse was going to stop in the backside. You didn't like the 4. We had the 4 horse at a big time overlay. So hopefully the 6 holds on. 4 is going to get there. That is one of the first times I've actually seen that. So we had that morning line at 12-1, and they had it at 5-2. I mean, we couldn't have been more off. Well, luckily it was late when we handicapped that, right? 3 got bet. That race just fell apart. I don't even know what to take from that race. Fairgrounds race number 1. Well, we got a bunch of horses, first-time starters, horses doing something for the first time. I definitely want to look at although we were wrong in that race on the numbers as far as our morning line. But race number 1, let's see if we can find anything of value. We don't seem to like the 4 horse who's getting bet. We don't seem to like the 11 horse. And he's low. He's low. These are low GSRs, low win percentages. That's what's cool about this. I love the elimination feature. You can just start eliminating horses. So we had the 6 horse, who's also top Scotty pick, at 8-5, currently 8-5. He had the horse at 9-2. So we could be right on there. Melvin, you had the exacta box. Oh, you had 6-4? Didn't it come in 4-6? I don't really see anything of value. We didn't like the 5. Not getting bet. We had the horse at 12-1, 8-1 currently. All right, so jockey trainer combination, nothing really here to learn. The 1 horse, 0 for 6 jockey trainer combination, but has a top GSR, so I can't eliminate the horse. On the morning line, we had the horse at 12-1. I mean, based on that, it's still a value at 26-1. This is a wide open race. The 6 horse, gotta hate horses like this, don't you? I mean, but the drop is so big in class, you just can't ignore it. Going 6 furlongs for the first time. The GSR is okay. I mean, it's just a weak ass race. The 12 horse, 6-1. Yeah, on the 12. That's true. Scotty Longshot as well. Hard horse to read. Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think that the 12, 3 is the low GSR, a first time starter, but good connections. And we had the horse at 6-1. Not getting bet 9-1. So we're more accurate on the morning line, but the 3 is the Scotty's second pick. I kind of like the 12 horse. Don't you see the 12 horse getting a good trip? And look at the GSRs. It was a 47 and a 41. Did not run on the turf. Now is a 55 and drops in class. That's a play. I think that, and a good post. I like the 12. It's the Scotty Longshot as well. Maybe do a 6-12 exacta box. It's a weak race. Maybe put like the 1 and 2 in the third spot, right? So like a 6-12, 6-12 with 1 and 2, something like that. Let's look what the trifecta is. I don't know what to do with the 3. It's got a 14% number, which isn't bad. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, I think we're all rooting for the Scotty Longshot. Track is wet too. Guys, like all bets are off when you've got a wet track like this. 12 broke great. When you got a wet track like this, man, it just makes things so difficult. It really does. 6 is on the lead, or no, 5 is on the lead. "12 seems to have some horse." We'll see. I couldn't tell you who the winner is at this point right now. Can you guys? Anybody see anything that I can't really tell? I mean, 6 seems to have horses running, seems to be enjoying right now. So the top pick looks pretty good. The 7 horse is coming. I can't really tell on the 12. 12 has kind of been just kind of hanging in there, not really doing good or bad. I think the Scotty top pick, it's one of the ones for sure. I can't tell. Maybe running better than the rest of them. Is that the 3 horse? The Scotty's second pick coming? Yeah, coming, but 6 never really ran. 5 gate to wire. So that just goes to show you that you might want to watch horses gate to wire over at Fairgrounds today. 5, 6, 7. So let's take a look. So the 5 was a first-time starter. No, shows some speed. So a third-time starter. And we had the 5 at 12-1 morning line. So we didn't like that horse that much. And I mean, he went off at 8-1. Man, I hate wet tracks. Sam, the morning line I'm testing right now. I'm testing it. So it's not available yet, but I like to share some of the stuff that we're working on with you guys to, you know, I like to share it with you guys so you can kind of see what we're working on. Is that what happened there? You know, like I said, on a wet track, on wet tracks, you can come over here. We can look at that. That was Fairgrounds. Let's go back to that. Did you see this, by the way? Look at all the hot tracks today. That means that these tracks are hitting at 37% or higher in the last 16 races. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the tracks are hot. If you want to see how hot they are, come over here to the logo, click on this, click on tracks, and you can see 38%, 38%, 38%. That means with that really handsome person right there, at Fairgrounds, we're hitting, Scotty top pick is hitting at 38% in the last 16 races. Fairgrounds race number 1, though, we can go here and look at the 5 and see what the number is on the GSR Plus on a wet track. It's a 52. It really was not that great. Wet tracks are brutal. I mean, they are really, really tough to judge. So be careful playing wet tracks. All right. We've got Gulfstream Park. Okay. I also thought that maybe the 2 horse was a single. Justin and I have a buck on this. Justin, I know you like the 5 horse. I like the 2. We also thought the 1 deserved a look. Let's look at the morning line over at Gulfstream Park West. The EE morning line for race number, what number is it? 4? Yeah. So, I don't know if we learned anything. We have the 2 at 8-5. We have the 1 at 3-1. We have, we don't like the 3 horse at 7-1. Is this 3? Look at that. 3's not getting bet. He's got it at 7-2. We have it at 7-1 at 7-1. We like the 4 horse as a long shot a little bit. That's the Scotty long shot. Seems, I think longer's better is what my note is. You see that? But I think the horse can get up. So maybe put the horse, if you're going to play a trifecta, maybe put the horse in the 3rd spot, also in the 4th spot. And if you're feeling brave, maybe even the 2nd spot. I think the 1-2-5 wins the race. It could be something like this. When we talk about multi-tickets, let's just go and play a $4 ticket. So it'd be like 1-2-5. And I would probably put the 1 in the 2nd spot as well. So something like this. 1-2-5 with 1-2-5, and it's saying 3 and 4, but I got to add the 4 too. Right? Something like that. Oh, no, it's gonna. So maybe I would double the ticket. So maybe a $6 play. 1-2-5 with 1-2-5 with 3-4. Something like that, right? That's still going to pay. And then you could come back. So when we talk about multi-tickets, by the way, one day we're going to have multi-tickets. You're going to be able to go, these are my top horses in this horizontal sequence. I like the 2 in race number 3, and I like the 6 in race number 6. And what it'll do, it'll key those horses on multi-tickets. And you'll go, I want to have 3 different multi-tickets, and it'll give it to you. It's pretty neat. That's maybe 2 years away, but that's going to happen. But you could also, like I said, 1-2-5 with 1-2-5 with 3-4, and then come back with a 1-2-5 with a 3-4 exacta if you wanted to. That's what I mean by multi-tickets, but spread your bets. At least give yourself a better chance of winning. And maybe you're not taking the entire $12 and putting it all, on here. You're spreading it out so you have a less of a payout, but at least you're going to get paid. That creates good momentum. All right?
And they're off. 4 outside God's Promise. Last in, first out, Toscanito. Who's up though and drives on.
Yeah, 78 cents, dude. Yeah. Well, it depends. In California, it's probably $1.80, right?
Running in 4th, Ocean Rock about to racing in the 5th spot as they make their way across the backstretch. Break of 3 to Emperor's Cause.
I mean, the one broke terrible, but how good was the one? I mean, if he can sustain that, wow. I mean, he's moving up right now and on the brakes.
Up in 22 and 2.
Where's my 2?
Rides the rail into the third spot. Reb outside in fourth. They move midway around the far turn. Ocean.
You know,
still there battling with.
I think the 2 wanted longer all along, but I think he's getting his bearings now, and he's definitely besting the 5. I think the 2 could win this race. Actually, I think the 1 and 6 are starting to stop. We'll see.
45 and 1. They turn for home. Ocean Rod.
No, the 2 didn't fit. Look at the 4 on the rail. The 5 is actually running better than the 2 now. Look at the 4, the Scotty long shot. Oh, we had the 4 for the. Did we have the 4 for the third? Oh, we said 1, 2, 5. We did say 1, 2, 5 with 4, didn't we? As a cover bet, 1, 4, 5. It came in. I don't know. Did anybody have the 1, 2, 5 with 4?
117 and 3.
How great was that? I mean, 4 was 13 to 1. We had the horse at 12 to 1 morning line. He had it at 20, and the horse went off at 13 to 1. That's pretty sick. But yeah, 1, 2, 5 with 1. The 1 broke bad too and still ran like that. That was good. I feel like I'm having a conversation all by myself. You guys are either betting, cashing tickets. Like what's happening right now? I just gave you the exacta. Did you have it? 1, 2, 5 with 4. 1, 4, 5 try box. That's good. Okay. Nice, Mario. Way to go, James. You had the exact Colin? Sweet. Good. All right. I'm better now. Now I can move on. All right. We got a bunch of... Listen, tell me this isn't the truth. Whenever you would see a bunch of races, first-time starter races, did you not go, did you not cringe? Did you not? Before Equine Edge, did you not cringe when you saw a maiden race with a bunch of first-time starters? Now, do you not look forward to it? Remember, that's key. I look forward to these races now. Like, I'm excited because we have an advantage. The Scotty Longshot, Scotty Top Pick, the GSR. Like, don't ever ignore the Scotty Longshot and first-time starter races. They're solid. You got the pick 3. Nice, Eric. Way to go. I mean, look at it's really, first of all, at the very least, you have to do a 3-6 exacta box. You guys see what I'm talking about, right? Because there is a separation to the 2 from the 3 horse of 5 points. So no matter what the Scotty Top Pick says, all of it, I would at least do an exacta box 3-6. Have to. You look for those races, Pat? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Caesar. I mean, me too. I'm with you guys. Like, I look forward to these races now. Like, because betting is all about confidence. Because if you can confidently eliminate a horse or confidently feel like a horse is probably going to run good, you bet differently. So you guys want to look at the morning lines here? Let's see what the EE morning line is. Race number 6. And let's see if there's any advantage. We don't like the 1, 20 to 1 morning line on ours. Same on the 2. 3 is okay. 5 is eh. We don't like the 6. He's got a top GSR. So listen, you can't ignore the Scotty Longshot. So, you just can't be confident here. That's all. 40 to 1 on the 7. 8 horses. Right? 2 to 1. We have the horse at 4 to 5. So we like the 8. Top Scotty pick. How about the 2 horse? 2 horses 5 to 2. I'm liking the 2 horse. First time starter, Todd Pletcher, Jose Lezcano. The 8 horse, something about this 8 I don't love. Been facing in weak races. Blinkers were added. I'm all over the 2. Look at it's got a third top, maybe the 3 horse too. Scotty Longshot. First of all, you got to do a 6-3 exacta box because of the numbers. But you know what you might want to do? A 2-3-6 exacta box. I'm struggling right now, Craig, with what to do with the morning line for sure. But I'm never going away from the GSR because the morning lines is just a guide. It's just a kind of a guide. That's all it is. So I'm using it to just say, hey, like we found the value on the one. It's just you're finding value. That's it. I'm kind of thinking 2-3 exacta box. I mean, 6 is the first time starter, going to run good. We had the 6 at 7-1. So we don't like the horse on the morning line as much, but that doesn't mean the horse can't win. This is just trying to predict. Look, it's predicting what the horse might go off at. That's all it's doing. It's not telling us what to bet. So you can see he has the morning line set at 7-2. We have it set at 7-1. So it's not like this horse can't win. So don't let that deter you. All our job is to let you know what we think the horse is going to go off at and where that value is. And sometimes people miss it, like with the one horse. I still think there's value here on the 6. 2, 3, 6 exacta box, something like that, possibly. I kind of like the 2 and 3 as well, Justin.
The horses have reached the starting gate.
But this 6 could win this race. The top win, listen, he's only 14%, but the top win percentage is only 27%. And it's a first-time starter on the inside. This 3, the Scotty Longshot's the real deal. This is going to be a fun race either way. If you bet it right, you're going to win. You bet it right, you're going to win. The 7 horse, we have at 40-1. Okay, so I'm eliminating the 7. Don't use the 7. What else is there? 20-1 on the 1. We don't like the 1. The 1's not getting bet. Low GSR, gone. So it's these horses right here. One of these horses is 90% to win. You guys having fun yet? Isn't this shit fun? It's like handicapping with your buddies on the couch or something like that, just talking about races. I mean, this shit's it's cool as hell. All right, I'm still 2, 3, 6 exacta box. That's what I'm gonna say. 6 is gonna get a good trip. Yeah, no, exactly, Craig. That's how I feel. I'm leaning more towards the 2 and the 3, but there's no way you can leave the 6 out. And he's a beautiful, beautiful animal too. I mean, that horse is like ready to run. I will say that. You see the muscles on this horse? Look at his ass. That's a horse that's now whether he's good enough, I don't know, but he's ready to go. I don't like to see them not wanting to go into the gate though. It's just like just go in right now. Come on. I know you're a little nervous, but just go in. All right. Not too bad.
Waiting for it. Kneel and subsidize.
I'll share the Del Mar picks, Eric. What time is it? 11:18. I'm only going to be on till noon.
Slow start for number 1.
I'll probably start going over Del Mar in about probably about 15-20 minutes.
The ring has the lead. Olmo and Subsidize right together with a Jailbreaker now moving up. After that slow beginning, Shining Bright has advanced on the outside into 5th. Down at the wreck.
Unfortunately, the 2's just getting a horrible trip, but you can see this is a decent animal. He's on the brakes right now. Why the jockey's not letting him run, I don't know.
1 and 22 and 4. Turn the ring on top heap. Subsidize now moves up on the outside.
I would so watch that 2 horse next time he runs. I mean, 8 is just loaded with horse, right? 6 is coming. I can't tell how much horse the 3 has.
Jailbreaker and Rugged Union.
Now the 8's struggling.
Top of the stretch.
6 is going to the outside. Come on, 6. Get up.
As they pass the 3/16th pole.
Come on.
Turn the ring, holding on.
I mean, 6 ran good. I mean, the 3's going to win. 3-8-6. I bet some of you had that.
Now a 16th out. Return the ring. Leads by 2 lengths. Subsidize. Will be second best. It's the first time starter. Turn the ring to win it under Dylan Davis. Subsidize was second.
3-8-6. I mean, Scotty Longshot wins the race. We talked about that horse. Ran huge. Any of you have that? Well, you got it, Tony. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's great. We'd love to have the input from everybody. Okay, what are you saying, Pat? So how significant is difference in GSR? You said 3 points. I don't know. We're talking about that. I'm just learning as well. I just know that it's badass and it's killing it. I mean, look what happened here. The horse had a 64. 6 ran good. The 8 had a bit of an advantage of because of having races. But Scotty Longshot wins. You've got a GSR that's the second top. Remember, and then you've got the Scotty Longshot. So that's a separate algorithm. So those two are agreeing. And what was our morning line on the 3? Our morning line was 8-1, so better than the 10-1. I mean, we were closer to the horse going off at 5-1. So, yeah, came in 3-8-6. But Scotty Longshot, you look how we handicapped that, and look how fast we did that. A bunch of first-time starters we don't know shit about, and the Scotty Longshot beats the top Scotty pick, and the top GSR came in 3rd. You still have to bet it right. I mean, you do. You do. That's what it comes down to. Oh, you got that one, Craig? Good. All right. Tampa Bay 5. I mean, we want to go to where we think we might have an advantage. Let's look and see if there's any value. Let's look at Laurel 5 real quick, and let's look at the morning line. You guys liking this morning, the EE morning lines? I'm just curious what your guys' take is on it so far. Remember its job, though. Its job also is just to kind of set the line of where people might bet. So if it thinks, like on that one horse, that people might bet the horse at 10-1, and it's going off at 25-1, maybe that's a long shot that has value. But do you guys like it? Yeah, don't forget. Thanks, Nick. Okay, guys, I'm going to read off of this. Hold on. You ready? Hit the subscribe button. Click the bell so you can get notifications when I'm doing a show. By the way, you can watch from your phone. Follow us on Twitter at ScottyPick6, at Equine Join the Facebook VIP group and drop a like on this video. It helps our channel. Helps our channel. Thanks, Tim. I'm here for you guys. You guys know how I feel. Like I just want to see, I just want to see you guys enjoying and winning. That's the best. That's the funnest for sure. At Laurel Park, when we look at value, we have the 8 horse at 4-5. I don't know if it's gone off yet, but we don't like the 7. We're at 40-1 on the 7. We don't like the 1. The 3 seems to be a little bit of value. We don't love the 5. And we don't love the 6. So the 6 might be the type of horse that you don't. And look at not getting bet. Am I in the right race? Moonshine? I'm not in the right race. Laurel 5. Come on, Scott, get it together. All right. I apologize. We like the 4 horse at 7-5. We think the 5 is 2-1 as well. We don't really like the 6. It looks like chalk to me. Maybe the 9 is a long shot. Based on just me interpreting these numbers, maybe the 9 at Laurel would be a decent long shot. Oh, he's a Scotty long shot as well. There you go. There you go. Like put the damn 9 horse in the 3rd spot or something, right? Something like that. So take the chalk. 4, 8, 5 with 4, 8, 5 with 9. Something like that. The 2 horses, okay, you're right. It's an interesting horse. We have the 2 horse at 25-1 morning line, and he's got it at 21 right now.
The fillies are lining up for the 2020
and
safety cap stakes over 7 furlongs.
Yeah, people can't read this horse. I think the 2 horse is a fair long shot. Like, you could do something like this.
She's been ultra consistent. Hasn't really found her stride yet as a 3-year-old. I think she looks incredibly fit here. I love her warming up in front of me. I'm hoping she can.
I know the 5's getting bet.
If you look at her,
I do.
It seems like she's going in.
Well, grade 2.
If you look at her 16,
4 barely won.
That is very, very sharp. And my
Yeah, you
plan
can't
is
ignore the
to
5.
ever
You cannot ignore this 5. Okay, so you're going to lock that. You're going to go like this.
of the pot here,
And then you're going to go like this.
4-1. That is a big price you'll find. As I'll move on to the number 8, Hello Beautiful, who was your favorite for a little bit as it changed again to the 4 and the 5. It would just be such a wonderful.
Okay, that's your ticket right there.
Once again, at the
458 with 458 with 29. And I'm going to give you something else to think about. Come back. You know, we talked about multi tickets. Come back with a 458 with 29 exacta.
Every good race that she
Okay.
won has been with Sheldon before. He knows her, he knows
458 with 458 with 29 and an exacta 458 with 29. That's a multi ticket. That's what we talk about when we talk about multi ticket. Okay, you guys got that? All right, Churchill Downs. We got a couple of first time starters. Churchill Downs.
Billy set to low now for the safely kept Bobby's Golden Girl. Bella Aurora moving in.
So as far as value goes, we don't like the 5 and 6 at all. We don't like the 9 and we don't like the 10. 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 we don't like.
Landing zone. Hello, beautiful.
The 11 horse is interesting though. We only have it at 25 to 1 morning line. It's at 30. So we're more accurate there. You can see the 11 at 20. We have it at 20 to 1 morning line. So it's 30, but it's got a nice GSR. So maybe for the exotics, you might want to look at the 11. Oh, also the 11 is a horse that will get better on the dirt. Watch this. Ran on the turf its only time. 74 on the dirt compared to 57 on the turf. I put that note there. That was helpful. All right, so watch that. Watch the 11. Be careful. That 11 might run much better than what that first race showed. All right. We don't like the 5. So who did we do here? We had the I know we had the 2 and the 9 in the third spot. So the Scotty Longshot is the 9, and then we had a 8 went off at 3 to 5. I didn't think that was a 3 to 5 shot. I mean, I knew he was one of the ones, but love to see the 2 horse. Like the 2 horse is actually making a run. How about this? You know, the 4's not running. Look at this. The 2 horse might get up. Listen, this could be huge. The 2 horses coming up. The 9 horse might hold on there. And the 8 horse, the 5 and 8 are going to be right there. Come on, 9. Get up, 2. Come on, 2. We need the 2 because I think the 9's done. Oh, come on.
Hello, beautiful. Now 3 in front from Reagan's Edge. It's the Maryland.
I don't think so. I hate this. They show these 2 horses. We can't see shit.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh.
Close third. Then Lady.
All right. I think the 6 horse got up for 3rd. So no bueno on that. Watch the 11 though here.
That leak 15 behind with 5 furlongs to go. 23 and 4/5.
All right, what do we have here?
It's Burrow in front, but it's a narrow lead. Warrior in chief.
I know, Craig. That sucked.
For the far turn, Majestic Summer 3 wide racing 3rd. Boulder Grand is in behind while 4th. Only 2.5 lengths off the lead as they round far turn. And then it's Holy Redeemer moving up from 5th, going past Galilee, who's back in 6th. Sheffy on the inside.
The 11's really not running.
Pressure.
So yeah. Oh, whoa, shit! It's like somebody just put a firecracker up his ass. Did you guys see that? Looked like he was just languishing, and all of a sudden started going. I mean, I think he's not going to win, but it could be in the money. Watch this 11 against easier next time out. Didn't run bad. I don't think he's going to help us any right now, but he didn't run bad. I don't even know what the hell we used. Anybody know?
Running out. It's still Warrior.
927 looks like.
Final try. Warrior.
I have no idea who we needed.
32 to 1.
32 to 1, the 9 horse that we had at 50 to 1. Good luck with that. Well, who wanted to cover that track? We weren't even close. You got 5 to win in place, Diego on the 9. Where the hell did you, Diego? Are you not watching the show? Where'd you come up with the 9? Inquiring minds need to know. The GSR wasn't that great. Didn't do shit before. I mean, I was great ownership group though. 3 Chimneys. Firecracker up his ass. I'm telling he just needs to drop in class. It's not that he's not going to be better on dirt. He ran way better, but that was a tough group of horses, right? So, but I mean, he's worth a horse following for sure. That was a Scotty long shot? No. What are you talking about? Did I miss that? No. Low GSR. I mean, I personally couldn't have the 9. But the thing is we get good odds on stuff. I'm cool with losing a race. It doesn't, unless I lose by a nose. I'm able to move on to the next one. I mean, that was just a race just an anomaly that we weren't even close. All right. Fairgrounds, 11:30. All right. We'll do this race, maybe Gulfstream Park West if we have time, and then we'll cover Del Mar because I've got the tournament in an hour. So you guys going to get, if they do well, but Justin and I did some amazing handicapping at Del Mar. I might win that tournament. Fairgrounds 4? Why Fairgrounds 4? Okay, so there's a big GSR on the 6 horse. Like, look at that, 66. But the horse is not getting bet, and he's Scotty's long shot. So now I definitely have to look at what our morning line is. Race number 3, right? 2. We've got the 6 horse at 9 to 2 as well. Commander Scott. Not getting bet, though. Why? Cutting back in distance. 66. I mean, 1 breaking his maiden at that level against a 52 group. He's going to do better at this distance for sure. I don't think he's the worst. I think this is a wide open race. 4 horse looks good for sure. Been facing, look at the SORs. Definitely been facing better horses and been the favorite. This is a much, much easier group that the 4 is facing. There's no question about it. And okay, look at 4 wins the race hands down unless he's bad. Unless literally something's wrong with him. Okay. So if you want to take that chance, but the 4, like hands down, if he's in one piece, wins the race. Not even close. Not even close. 5's 39%. I think it's those 2 horses. I like if the 4's in one piece, the 4 wins. And the 4's a top Scotty, there's a second Scotty pick. I like the 4 better than the 5. But I don't know if he's in one piece. He was the favorite in a 70 SOR. See, you have the luxury. I have the luxury of seeing that. They don't see it. They don't know who this horse faced. They don't know. 5 horse on dirt. He's a 58. Look at the difference. Look how bred this horse is. 62, but this horse has some good breeding. I like the 4. Jockey trainer. Albert Stahl, Colby Hernandez. I think the 6 is going to outrun odds. You know what you might want to do? 5-4 with 5-4 with 6. Something like that, right? Or maybe do a little bit bigger bet. 4 with 5 with 6. Or do an exacta 4 with 5 with 5-6. Something like that. The 2 horse we have at 50 to 1. He has this horse at 8 to 1 morning line. What's the horse? 30. So throw that out. We have the 1 horse at 10 to 1. He has it at 6. The 1 horse is 12 to 1. Throw it out. So maybe throw the 7 in there somewhere. The 7, we have it 7-1, but maybe throw the 7 in there. So literally the race over. You guys are letting me handicap that race, and the race is already over. You guys are just really bad at this. The 7 win that race? So the 4 is bad. Looks like the 5 held him off. Five, 7, 4. So yeah, the 4 is just not any good anymore. Okay, where do you guys want to go? Okay, I'll do a late pick 4 real quick, but we got to cover Del Mar because I got to wrap it up in 20 minutes because I got this tournament at 12:30. So pick 4 at Aqueduct for $48. All right, Aqueduct 8. Aqueduct race number 8. So the 4 we can eliminate. We think the 7's a bit of a long shot play. So is the 3. It's a wide open race. I mean, to me, you're either singling the 8. I mean, it's 57%. Don't know why. I don't know if that's a bug or what. It is. Pick 4. I don't know why it's throwing the 7 in there. That's a bug. All right, so that's a bug. So it's using the 8 in the next race. So pick 4. All right, so you can use the 7. I thought I was playing a horizontal for some reason, or a vertical. All right, so you could do 7, 8, and it's singling the 8 in the next race. I mean, or you can look at like. So let's look at the 7 and 8 in this race. In the 8th race, that's the 7th race. All right, 7th race, 7 and 8, 5-2. We had the 8 at 9-2. So the 7's very interesting. I would not leave the 7 out. The Scotty long shot, the 5, we have it 4-1. I'm going to add the 5. Let's see if there's anybody else. We have the 2 horse at 5-1. And we have the 10. So something's going on there. So I'm going to use these horses. Look, and they're getting bet. All right, there we go. So let's look at race number 9. Race number 9. The 6 horse we have at 3-1. Can you get the door? 7-1, 7-1, 3-1. The 6 horse is really interesting in the 9th race. I would have to add the 6 and lock the race. And the 10 horse, we had it 4-1. So I would use that. So that'd be a ticket, $40. I'm in. Hi, Chrissy. I'm in Del Mar. Del Mar is it's a $4,000 tournament, and I'm in that tournament. Me and Justin handicap that thing. Yeah, I know, Craig. Right? We need the results of the race before it goes off. What's up, El Novato? Yeah, this looks like a pretty nice ticket, to be honest with you. I think this is fair. For a $40 play, I like it. I like this ticket. All right. So like I just clicked on the upcoming race and it didn't go. So there's either, it's a bug or I don't know. So something happened. We're loading race. Anybody else having an issue with this? I hope not. Are we down? I hope not as well. That's not what we want to see, is it? Anybody else having an issue with this, or is it just me? Where'd you guys go? You're not either? Great. Ugh. Okay, you guys should be back up now. Okay, so GPW5. You know what? I thought that the 10 horse had a look at 18-1. No issues for you, Charlie? Okay. Yeah, we're actually we've got a bug that we're trying to find right now. It's a hard one, and it's affecting a few different things that a lot of times you guys don't even see. And then sometimes I apologize for that. Like this stuff it's tough, man. We're programming a lot of new stuff and we're adding stuff, and sometimes when you do something, it affects something else, and it's hard. So I apologize. Just go to Intercom and talk to Brad, and he'll usually get you up right away. Rainbow 6 is over 3 million. Wow. Is it starting here? It is. Okay, so I'm going to give you this, and then we got to go to Del Mar because I have to prepare for this tournament. Let's see here. So we'll do, how about 100 and it's a 20-cent play. We'll do $60. You guys want to do 60? We'll do that. Yeah, sorry, but you guys, I know us horse players are impatient as hell, but we just got to be patient. It's working for you? I don't know what's going on. You're on Oldie? You're not having any issue at all? Ugh. That is so freaking you think you guys get frustrated? You have no idea. Yeah, no. There you go. There's the ticket. You're good too, Chrissy? All right, good. So race number 9, it's singling, race number 8, we want 8. It's singling the 6. A 45% horse. The GSR. Oof, God. How do you leave out? I mean, he could be a single, but horses like this, these speed horses like this, they lose all the damn time. All the time. You got a horse like this that wants this distance, broke bad last time out, going to show speed. I'm going to suggest, this is just me. You can do what the system says. I mean, but I'm going to add the 2, 3, and I'm going to add the Scotty long shot. I'm going to real quickly look at the 5 horse here, who's done nothing wrong. I might add him too. I'm not feeling confident about this race. And maybe that's the right move. Maybe it's a wrong move. So I'm going to go to Gulfstream. Let's go here so we can look at the morning line, see if we can get a little bit of help. All right, so race number 8. We've got the 5 strutting at 8-1, so we have him better. We like him. We don't care for the 2. We like the 3. So we like the 3, 5. We like the 6. We like the 7. 3, 5, 6, 7. We like the 8. 3, 5, 6, 7. We love the 9. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, the Scotty long shot, we have it 3-1. Or no, the second pick. He's got it at 10-1. You see that? That's an interesting horse. Maybe just take the top 3 Scotty picks. 6, 9, 2. How do we leave the 3 out? Let's see what it gave the 3. It gave the 3 7-2. We can't. Can't. The 5. No. Although, I mean, some of you might take a risk and single the 9. The Scotty second pick at 10-1. That wouldn't be a bad single. All right, so I think that race is tough. Maybe the 3. Let's just take a look at race number 6. Race number 6. We've got the 1 at 8-5. 7 we like a little bit. 8 we like a little bit, and 10. Based on that morning line, I don't know that the 3 is a single. God, it's taking the top win percentage is what it's doing. Look at the 5. This is rough, guys. I mean, it's just really rough. 9 at Aqueduct. It's rough. Look at the top GSR over at Gulfstream. Maybe is the 11 a single? Getting bet 7-2. Maybe. You know, you could do something like this too and just go 5, 9, 11, right? Like you could just literally, although I thought the 10 had a look, so maybe we'll keep the 10 in there. And you could just do 5, 9, 11, and 10. We'll just do it this way. I just don't think the 3 is a single. I just don't see how I can use it. Race number 6. 1, 3, 7, 8, 10. 1, 3, 7, 8, 10. 1, 3, 7, 8, 10. Seven, 8, 10. All right. So now it's singling the 3 there. Race number 7, the 3. We have this horse at 7-2. We like the 9 some. We don't like the 4 here in race number 7. So maybe like a 3-9. Look at the 10 horse, Tiz Luna. 15-1 morning line. Three, 9. I mean, take a risk. Why not, right? Go with something like that. I'm going to call that. There you go. There's your ticket. Okay? We should look, though, at the 9th race real quickly. How's the 11? Do we like the 11? We have the 11 at 9-5 projected. We project him at 9-5. The 1 horse, we're projecting at 2-1 as well. And the 7. But who's got a higher GSR? The 1. I'd do that. Why not? That's not the worst ticket, the $90 ticket in the world. Oh, the race is off? Did anybody tell me that? Or did anybody say anything? How'd my 10 long shot do? Oh my God.
Leading rider
So it was the 11. We said maybe the 11 could be a single. All right. All right. We're going to do Del Mar. And then I got to call it, guys. You guys are just sitting me rambling away. It's over. Now you're going to tell me, Eric. Thanks a lot. I did say, though, that maybe the 11 be a single, the top GSR, top Scotty pick. So again, it just comes down to decision making. I found that race really tough. Okay. Del Mar. All right, so the race number 1, Justin and I struggled in this race. You got it, Aaron. We struggled here, but I'm not sure the best route here. By the way, we did think Master of Hounds. It's a 15-1 morning line. I wish we had more time to go over this. I know I'm speed handicapping, and I apologize. But we had the 3-horse at 5-2 morning line, and he's got it at 15-1 morning line. And we've got it at 5-2. So don't leave the 3 out. Also the Scotty second pick, okay? All right. Here's the meat and potatoes. You guys, you might want to take pictures of this. You might want to, write it down, whatever. But jockey, okay? You can't yet, Mike, but we will. We'll have a place pick call as well, but we don't now. We don't know. We'll have a high five as well. So in race number 2, the 3-horse, we thought short rib. I know Justin really liked the 3. Top GSR, looks solid. Jockey trainer combination on the 5 is solid. Low GSR, but it's a Scotty long shot. We also like that one. I think the 7 wants to go longer than this, and so I didn't trust. And then I didn't love the 8, has a weak SOR. I thought this race, and Justin thought this race was between the 3 and the 5. I didn't know what to do with the 6. I know it's the top Scotty pick, but Justin and I were leaning towards the 3 and the 5. Okay. Race number 3 at Del Mar. Don't like the 1. Really like the 2. Nasty. I thought this might be a single. Justin was a little bit mixed on this one. The 3-horse is 0 for 2 at this level, not getting caught up in the grade 2, meaning this. Top Scotty pick. This horse at this level, this is another thing you can do to add to your repertoire as far as handicapping. This is an optional claiming 62.5, non-winners a 2. You can see here back on 6.14 and 8.14, same level, and the horse didn't run. All of a sudden, comes in some shorter fields in some grade 2 races, which is interesting, and doesn't race. Runs okay. So you could get caught up in those grade 2s, but the horse 3 races back and 4 races back didn't run at the same level. So a little confused by what to do with this horse. I think the horse will run good. The horse can win. There's no way I'm leaving the horse out, but I don't think it's a key. GSR Plus says turf, throw out the last on the 4-horse. 20-1 morning line. This horse ran 4th last time out in a short field. This horse is more of a turf horse. And you can see this by the GSR Plus, 67. You can see the numbers. You see 69, 68, 67, 66. You see that? And longer is getting that today. This is what this horse wants. When you look at the dirt, the numbers are 62, 59. You see that? You can look at them, the numbers as a whole. Even though the tab says 62 for dirt and 67 for turf, this horse clearly is turf. Clearly. Okay? So the 4-horse is a decent long shot. The 5-horse. Scotty long shot. 2-25. I'm not sure what I meant by that. Can't read my own writing. I didn't like the 7 and 8. I thought the 6 should be keyed in all spots. Price play can't ignore. Rosario jumps aboard. Price plays have been on fire. You guys see how good the price plays have been? Unbelievable. I thought the 10 was at exotics for 3rd or 4th, but I thought the 2 and the 6, Justin and I thought the 2 and the 6 were the 2 horses. The 8, Mosi Cal. I'm not going to be surprised if this horse wins. Race number 4. Take notes, guys. Better sprinter and better on turf. I didn't like the 2. I think the 3 can be in the money. Scotty Longshot. I think the 4 is better on the turf. Gets the trip here. If the 6 doesn't fire, can win. The 5 can win. Pratt Baffert 35% with first-time starters. The 6 horse I like. 7 needs a lead, but there's a lot of speed in here. I think the 7 can be beat. 6 horse can come from behind. I think the 5 is a good long shot. Okay. So in the 5th race, the 2 horse is 12-1 on our morning line odds. 12-1. We didn't like it. So not liking that horse. Price play, we had the 3 horse at 6-1 on the morning line, and he's a price play. It was 15-1 on the morning line. So watch for the 3 horse at Del Mar 5. The 6 horse could get 3rd or 4th in the exotics. Lightly race. I love the 7 today. Pizzazz. Justin did as well. Right? Breeding is unreal on the 8 horse. 9 horse seems okay, but I'm watching here. Rosario on the 10 has a good GSR. And the 12 horse seems like a sprinter. Didn't like the 12. All right. Race number 6, mixed feelings, but seems a must use. That's the 1 horse. Has the rail, and I don't know if it's going to get the trip. The 3 horse, I think, is dropping in class, and I think is going to get a good trip. 6 horse, Scotty Longshot, better on turf, but can't ignore. Mixed feelings. I think that the 7 horse, who's a price play at 30-1, has a chance, and the 11 can run here. 5-1 on the morning line, and is 15-1 morning line here. 1 second, guys. Justin, help them out with race 7. All right. Sorry about that. We're back. All right. It's race number 7. And the race seems to be set up for the 3 and 12. We like the 3 and 12. The 10 horse is a long shot look. And it looks like Chad Brown's got this race locked with the 3 and the 12. That's what it looks like. The 10 horse and the 7 horse definitely deserve a look. The 7 horse is fast, though. And so I just thought the 10 and 7 were going to duel, and it set it up for Chad Brown. So Chad Brown exacta 3, 12. In race number 8, if you beat the 7 horse, the race is wide open. That's what I put. 2 can run. It's 4-1 on the morning line. So I'm going to go to race number 8 real quick here with the EE morning line. And the 4 horse Kalinga Road, we have it 5-2. He's got it 8-1. That's our top pick as well. 3-1 on the morning line. Now 5-2 with the scratch. So I think the 4-horse is really interesting. The 3-horse Scotty Longshot looks really good, you know, and then the 9-horse I thought is going to get a great trip from the outside. I think maybe the top 3 Scotty picks could be the play. I thought the 7-horse is a horse you can try to beat. I didn't. The 9's going to press the 7. I know it's 40 something percent, but the 9 is going to press the 7. I know Justin loves this 4 today. I don't blame him. I kind of like the 3-horse. I thought the 9 was good, but maybe the 9 and 7 are going to be like 10 lengths in front, and they're going to stop. Oh, Justin, we talked about the 5. Average SOR and GSR and IRAD loves Del Mar. Justin really liked this 5 as well and has by far the largest GSR, by far. Last race number 9. And the 8-horse has them 8-13 have the most upside. We both really like the 8 and 13. You know, the 2 can run, the 10 can run, 3 can run, even the 7's a decent long shot, okay? But we had 8, 13, 10 is how we liked it. The 3-horse, it's a Scotty long shot, but we didn't like the Twilight Derby race, which the 3 comes out of in the 2. We think the 8 and the 13 are the real deal. 13 won the Grade 1 Belmont Derby. Clement has the 10 and the 13 as well. The breeding is sick on the 13. You guys want to see this? Unbelievable. Look at this. I mean, this guy on turf, 82s. Look at the 82, 80, 80, 79, 79. You see that on GSR Plus? You see on the dirt, you have 179 with so the horse wants to go longer, 9 furlongs, but wants turf. That's what you're getting here. I think the 13 horse, look where, you see where the chute is up here on the track diagram? They start from here. So has the 13 hole, so it has plenty of time to get over, it looks like. And, you know, there's been 2 scratches in here, so you're left with 10 horses. I think the 13 horse, if can get the trip, can run good. Flavian Pratt's aboard. I think you're looking at Flavian Pratt against Irad Ortiz in race number 9. That's what it looks like. All right, you guys. Well, I have a tournament to win. I want to thank you guys. I know that was kind of rushed there. Brooklyn. Hello, Brooklyn. You like the Scotty long shot, Brooklyn? All right. Hold on. We got why Aaron, you suck me in there. Like, hold on here. Okay. We got to give you a Scotty long shot. Let's look at the Scotty long shot over at Fairgrounds race number 3. I got to look at the morning line for you though, on the EE morning line, okay? We'll look at that. Fairgrounds. On the 28th here. What race are we looking at, Fairgrounds? Race number 3. Okay, so race number 3. And, it's a wide open race. Look at that. 7-5, Brooklyn, over 5-1, or 7-5, over 3-1. So I just think this is like, we have to just go with the 2, who looks to have a good GSR, but it's for 60. It's a good number, 27%. I think we got to go with the 2, right? So Sherrill's ready. We're gonna watch this race. See, we gotta watch it. Fairgrounds. They took off. Okay, let's see the Scotty Longshot win this one for Brooklyn. Come on. Seems to be running well at the rail. Come on. For Brooklyn, one time. Come on, one time for Brooklyn. One time. Just one time. That's all we're asking. We don't ask for much. Come on. One time. Well, I don't know what to say, Brooklyn. You know, the race took off before I finished handicapping the race. It came in 7-9. I think the two's still running, Brooklyn, but don't give up on this Scotty long shot here. You know what? You know what my excuse is, Brooklyn? It was a muddy track. You cannot play the Scotty long shot on a muddy track. That's what it is. We'll get them next time. All right. The next show, Brooklyn, make sure you're on the chat room, and I know you're there, and we're going to find you a Scotty long shot that's going to win. Okay. And you're going to share the profits with us. Chad Brown, Irad Ortiz, Chrissy, I agree. And yeah, we're gonna put it all together. I'm gonna tweet out. I'll probably, if I'm doing well, I'll probably tweet out and along the way and let you know how I'm doing. All right. So first race at Del Mar starts in about 20 minutes from now. And thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks, Dan. Good luck today. Sean, if you go to where can you follow that? I mean, I think TVG maybe. I'm not sure. Express Bet's really good about that, but it's not on Express Bet. I think it's just TVG. You can follow the tournaments, but I think I would have used Express Bet, but I don't think I was able to do that. So I'm not sure. Anybody else know? Thanks, Vito. I appreciate it. Thanks, James. All right, we're gonna give this a go today. Thank you so much. Thank you to Justin. Justin helped handicap. We had a few good ones. The one horse was definitely that long shot at 25-1. Who got bet down to 18-1 was the highlight, right? That was a lot of fun. And we'll see you guys next week from Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Las Olas. Look it up. And you guys make this a lot of fun. Thank you, Richard. Thanks, everybody. If I missed something you said, I apologize. Diego, Jeffrey, thanks, you guys. Roger, you guys are great. Alan, Lynn, Anthony, Keith. Oh, you finally made it. Now you come on, Keith. Now Keith comes on. Make sure you guys say hello to Keith, all right? Keith, we'll be back here next week. I'm not sure. Look for the email, okay? And we'll talk to you. We'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful weekend and win a lot of money, okay? All right. Thanks a lot. I am out.